Hi, I'm Jody Davis. Welcome to my sewing studio. In this Sew Easy lesson, I'm going to show you how to make perfect half square triangles. Now, there are many ways to make them, and you just try all of them because you'll find one that really works for you. And sometimes they work in some situations, and sometimes another one will work better somewhere else, but it's great to know all the different ways that you can make them. In this method, what we're going to do is make them bigger than the pattern calls for. For instance, if you need ones that finish 1.5 inches, we're going to make them larger, and then what you're going to do is cut them down to that 1.5 finished size. That way, if you mess up on your sewing, when you're sewing that diagonal seam and it's not perfect, you don't have to worry, because all you're doing is cutting it down to size, so they'll be perfect every time. And if you waste a little fabric, oh well, then you got to go buy some more. Too bad. Let me show you how. Okay, now please don't laugh, but I can't find my nice little ruler. There's these teeny little 6-inch rulers that are just perfect for doing this. And as I told you, I'm in my real sewing room and I can't find my little ruler. So I'm using this big square ruler. And it works just fine. It's just that it's big, but it's exactly the same principle. But it shows you why some tools are made better for a certain purpose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 45-degree line on this ruler. And the square rulers are the key because they make it easy because the 45 goes to the corner. Okay, now this is what's so great about this method. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 45-degree line on my ruler and match it up with the seam on my block, which is a 45-degree seam really. And once those are perfect, I'm going to trim these outside edges to make sure they are perfect. So see how this is helping you if your piecing wasn't absolutely right on? And now what I'm going to do is turn this baby around. And now I've got these two other edges that need to be trimmed. And I'm going to take my 45 again, and I'm going to line that up. But the other thing is I know I want a 1.5 inch finished half square triangle. So I'm going to line up these 2-inch edges along here and also line up that 45. And this way I know that that baby is going to be perfect. So see how sort of out of whack this would have been had it been left the way it was? So now we know that that all lines up perfectly. It'll sew into our patchwork perfectly. And you know, when you start with the small things being right, then as it gets bigger and bigger, it'll be right-to-er. For more videos like this, go to fonzimporter.com.